Hey guys, how you doing? We're gonna do a reading, a Virgo collective reading, or, you know, perhaps anyone else who happens to stumble across my content. There's a lot of you guys now stumbling across my content. Love it. Show me the support. I like to see the evidence in ways other than just views, you know? Progress. I need feedback. Okay, somebody needing feedback? Oh, yes. Somebody else I'm connecting with. Somebody else. Okay? You guys, that's when it comes, when you're spiritual, as I am becoming more of each day. Thank you for the prosperity. Things become sensitive to you, other things that didn't used to be. You get all jumped up and tripped with your words and stuff, so I'm gonna teach you how to get through that, or we're just gonna get through it together in this video. So first, breathe. Allow these random tunes to, I don't know, fill your mind. Or clear it, perhaps. Maybe we just need to clear our minds. There's too many people with too many thoughts and opinions, vocalized opinions on those thoughts. Which is not a bad thing. Definitely speak your mind, speaking your truth, which is what this is about. I had to make a very important call today, and so I was very nervous for this phone call. I don't know why. It's like one of those automated things. I left a message, and I'm feeling that was the right choice. I don't know, maybe somebody needs to make the right choice about making a phone call. Yes, honey, come on. There's so much love. Somebody's not calling somebody because they're afraid of afraid of losing someone. Yeah, that could happen. But does it always happen, you know? Things happen in your life. There's many people you fall in love with. I've fallen in love with many people, and in the moments we were in love, and that's what it's about. It's not always a forever thing. Just because, you know, your time has expired with a certain individual does not mean that you have to go on the rest of your life in misery thinking that other people are gonna deny you as well, because they probably won't. You're fucking amazing, babe. Quit letting other people tell you who you are. All right, Virgos, this is Virgos. Virgos, I like to say you guys are doing great. There's a lot of change in a good direction. Just keep it up. Don't get stumped with your words. If you have to speak, there's a lot of throat chakra blockage, I understand. A lot of throat chakra. It's a bigger deal than most people want to admit. It's like, oh, I'm just not gonna say it. And then you get this buildup of like tension in your neck. You know what I'm talking about. Don't let that stop you. Just talk through it. Cough, you know, literally. The funny thing is, my personal story is, whenever I was younger, I would just not speak up, ever. And eventually it got to where even if I wanted to, it was hard because I would have this weird coughing thing in my throat that was just like a itch, and it would just make me cough, like I wouldn't be able to breathe. I didn't know what the fuck was going on, man. Which essentially, years after that of trying to avoid finding the root of that problem, resulted in random panic attacks for no reason. No fucking reason. Absolutely no reason. Alright, enough about myself. Whoever I'm speaking to perhaps needs to get in touch with the root problem. Yes. The root issue. Whatever it is that's preventing you from accepting this love offer that's coming in. Oh my goodness, I keep shuffling, but yet I keep getting signs. Ace and ace. Yes, it is a love offer. Or something. an offer for something. Ah, yes, of course. The money card. There's gonna be an influx, a mysterious windfall of cash, perhaps. That was what the phone call was for this morning. My disability. Nice view of my ass there. 5 of Hearts came out after the 9, which means somebody has made a change in direction, career-wise perhaps. Something that's more beneficial for them. Something they can thrive at, right? Absolutely. That's good. I like it. The dog is barking for confirmation. I can't with those aces. So I am speaking to someone who has figured out they are falling in love with someone other than who they were in love with. Maybe a new individual, someone rubbernecked them in a, whoa, who's that? Hey, who's that sexy thing? That's okay. I mean, King of Spades. Okay, so we're gonna go back in time just a little bit. If anything has resonated with you thus far, please like and subscribe because this is gonna get good. Sometimes when you go through different journeys in life, doing different career paths you think you may want, you become that person, you become that person. And as many years as you're there, you start to act like everyone around you. It's inevitable, it's how it is. We do so much training, in the military. It's all one unit. There's just the training. You know what I'm saying? So I kind of forgot all the time I spent right after high school in my paramedic training. That was what I was going to do. Paramedic. So the thing is, maybe somebody has figured out they want to go back to what they started doing or something they started and didn't finish. Yeah, somebody wants to go back for a new beginning with someone, perhaps a new beginning. That's cute. I love it. A new beginning in finances, stability, and love. So the clubs, for me, usually indicate something more along the lines of emotional security or fulfillment, not always things of the material items. However, the Ace of Diamonds will confirm that the materials will come later. You don't have to worry about that because it's definitely going to be an infinite amount. Oh my God, I see 2 beautiful people who had just found each other and they're like, I don't care if we live under a bridge or in the back of this truck. We're gonna be together no matter what. Oh. Yeah, okay. So I'm definitely feeling that. That's cute. That's adorable. Okay. I gotta get some tea. Get that caffeine going. Well, whoever is in this position is very lucky because there's gonna be a lot of money or wealth or abundance or perhaps just the lack of worrying about it altogether. That's a blessing in disguise in itself. Hi, just buy me some food and make sure I don't get kicked out on the street and I'm happy, right? That's a good amount of energy because some people get too high maintenance when they get like later in life or whatever and they want to have like this perfect scenario, perfect house, perfect whatever, and it's like, stop worrying about that. Like, what are you doing until then? Holy shit. It's like, are you just sitting around fantasizing? Perhaps, but that's required in the beginning steps. And then after you take action is when the influx actually happens. Get what I'm saying? Action. Motion. That direction. And what is this? Such a surprise every day. 2 8s, a king, and an ace. This is trippy, man. If only you could read my mind. So 2 people are coming together, perhaps a yin and a yang. A yin and a 2 opposites attracting situation. Are you still with me? Are you listening? Because if you're having trouble paying attention, I have a book for that. I've actually written a book on the topic. that will interest you greatly, because in this book, it's all about like releasing. And I found this out as I was cleaning out my storage in my phone. I'm like, look, let me just clear some shit out. Like, what is all this? When your computer starts getting slow, go through the settings, figure out why it's lagging. I do that so much. You gotta clear some shit out sometimes. Oh, yeah. Change of mindset. Somebody needs to release something. There's a lot of baggage here, but it's not bad. It's not like bad baggage. People think it's so bad all the time. Like, I think that people who are not like perfect, or oh my gosh, they have a past, a scary past. Oh my goodness, how horrible of you. You can't have a past. You couldn't have dated anyone else. Hello. As if people don't have a past. It's like things happen over centuries. I'm not going to go too deep into it because Kona's barking is distracting me to a point where it lets me know whoever's watching this video is getting distracted easily by things, which are normal things. Let me just Kona, let me just rephrase. Look, whoever's watching this or happens to be watching this video, maybe there are some things in your life that just need to be shed away. Little things, perhaps, that are just like the gnats. Like, you can't quite figure it out. You've cleaned the whole house and yet there's still like gnats everywhere. Maybe just change your furniture or your environment, or take a drive. Ooh. Maybe somebody just needs to drive with the windows open. You know, sometimes that fan noise is so soothing. I'll leave my fan on and just like, sometimes I'm sitting here preparing for these videos. Like, I just want to leave the fan on and just, but I feel like I did that one time a few years ago when someone was like, so much noise. Four of Spades. Somebody is going in the right direction. Somebody, a very, we're going to say feminine, but more dominantly masculine. Dominantly masculine energy I am connecting with, I suppose, who has decided to become more of a teddy bear or something of that nature. Not gender specific or anything either. We're talking about this beautiful energy where someone has softened their ego and realized that there's more things to life. I love it. I love it. That's what I've been getting all week. Yes, Six of Diamonds. Okay, so there is a change. Somebody is getting a change in scenery. Fantastic change in scenery. Somebody's got the light in their eyes. Oh, I'm feeling that adrenaline. That's what it was. That's what it was. That phone call. Thank you, evil spirits, for trying to stop me from making this important phone call. You're so fun. You're so funny, but you can try. Two of Diamonds. Someone's got a spark in their eye. Someone sees someone irresistible, perhaps, or something like that. Seven of, yeah, the clubs. It's like you've ranked up and other people are looking at you like, what the hell happened, man? Weren't you just miserable like the other day? Like, you're just supposed to identify as miserable all the time. Like, oh, they had a breakup. They must be miserable. Yeah, maybe for a minute. For a while, yeah. Eventually, you gotta get over it. Eventually. Only a matter of time. If you want to know when, hit that subscribe button and I'll tell you. 7 and 10, which is heavenly number 7, confirming the fact that somebody, anybody, it could be you, it could be me, it could be anyone in my collective that I'm connecting with. The 10 of Diamonds is like my 10 of Pentacles. Someone is ranking up, yes, and finding connection within whatever it is they were searching for. There was a passion or change in career, change this whatever this is, go for it. Whatever your heart desires. Look, Queen of Clubs and a 2 of Clubs. So if your heart desires somebody that maybe is different than what your friends expect or your parents expect, like their expectation is so important to you that you don't want to go chase after your true love. I mean, you know, it is, to each their own. Do whatever makes you feel, whatever you want to feel, actually. I hope that I'm resonating with somebody. 15:23 as I looked at the timer. Usually I go about 20 minutes. However, I feel like the message has already been sent multiple times. Yeah, so we're going to get more of a fun message. What are some fun things in the future? I think we're done with the releasing of all the things that are negative. Let's stop focusing our alignment on the negative now. We understand that. Okay, so the cool thing is, I feel so much good, like summer vibes, like just radiating from something. 7 of Hearts, I'm loving it. Like, let's just get rid of all of this. This is the past, and this darkness, like this is gone. There's no point in even readdressing it. Some of the darkness needs to be readjusted sometimes to help us evolve. However, you don't have to keep doing it. That's the point of manifesting. That's the point of having manifestation habits, not just having knowledge of it. I mean, like literally doing the things, doing the things and the practices over an extended period of time and starting to see results from it. So we're gonna have some exciting summer celebration vibes with 2 people, or perhaps more than 2 people, or just 2, because that's always fun. Yeah, just 2 people, maybe change in love. So there's that intense couple vibes again, but it's not something to be afraid of. That's where you change your perspective. It's like, why do you think someone new would come into your life? You know, if you're already with someone, it's like maybe because you're not supposed to be with that person. Think about it like that. Exactly. Your heart belongs to someone else. You see? That's kind of heavy, I know, but listen, it's fun because I asked for positive energy. So the positive side to this is that you're going to fall in love again, and it's going to be deeper than anything you've ever imagined, because the universe, hello, the thing that surrounds us all, had to intervene because you made a wish. Babe, that happens. You know, that's a real thing. People want to deny it up and down, and then miracles don't exist and huff and puff and there's no such thing as God, and but yet, oh my gosh, how did he survive cancer? Like, who knows? How did this happen? We can't explain it. Let's just hide it. Okay, or you could just accept it. There's a change in a good direction. It's a good direction. It might make you feel nervous, like that phone call I had to make earlier. Sometimes phone calls and speaking up, saying what I need to say is nerve-wracking for me because I think back to who I used to be, and I just can't go back there. I think of all the different personality types I've tried to impersonate. Coming up empty because I've realized I was not being myself in any of those situations. So whoever I'm speaking with has realized they can be themselves in any situation, but they want to be in a different situation. That's what it is. It's like you can handle things, but you don't want to. It's not to the point where, oh, I guess I'm strong enough for this. It's like, no, I'm not gonna fucking tolerate this anymore. That's what it is. And that's what people get tripped up about. They get confused. There's like, they're gonna think I'm weak and I can't do this, and what the fuck ever they think. Those are thoughts that you need to address and accept are just thoughts from other people and not your own. And that's just who they knew you as, you know. I have a whole life in Arkansas that I never told anyone about because it's just a part of my past I don't like to remember. Met one of my best friends there, the beginning of my corrections career and all that bullshit. But I don't think about that because I don't like who I was then. I was having weird panic attacks. Okay, so now somebody has evolved. 8-9 queen. That's the positive side. 2 queens on the board, so there's a couple. A couple coming into union, perhaps seeing the signs their whole life and missing them, and realizing the universe was guiding them right to where they needed to go, or wherever they intend to go. You get what I'm saying? Like, once you make an intention, it's almost I wouldn't say impossible, because it seems sometimes like it's hard to have faith, but at that point it's almost impossible for it not to happen because of all the negative you've put into the universe. And then once you suddenly shift, start adding more positive vibes, it becomes different in every aspect. You get what I'm saying? Like, just look at my wardrobe. Hello, let's just state the obvious. Anyhow, that's not the point. The point is to get the message across to someone who needs to hear it. I'm not even sure how long I've been going at this, but I'm not going to beat a dead horse. I think I got the message out. So you guys definitely hit that subscribe button if that has resonated. I need you guys to go to this little online shop that I have created, or that my business partner has created. Put down a good chunk of change for this to happen. However, it's just getting dust all over the shelves. Poor little shelves. There aren't any visitors that actually are buying things. There are people coming in and out, I see. However, how sad is it? Nobody's buying anything. What do I need to do different? We'll figure it out together. You guys have a great day.